2026 Mazda CX-70 3.3 pricing. The midsize SUV's PHEV model carries a big price cut. Mazda's midsize SUV carries on with the 2026 CX-70, and while mild hybrid trims get minor price increases, the PHEV version offers a big price drop. As a two-row version of the CX-90, the 2026 Mazda CX-70 is the cheaper way to get into a Mazda midsize SUV while only sacrificing the rearmost bench seat. Offering different powertrains with either a mild hybrid or full hybrid 3.3-liter turbocharged i6 engine, the CX-70 provides customers plenty of options along with a luxurious character. And despite assembly occurring in Japan and recent tariffs affecting imports, the two plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, PHEV, trims for 2026 benefit from up to a $10,000 reduction in the CX-70's price. Indeed, as it enters 2026 model year production, the Mazda CX-70 features some upgrades but is otherwise a carryover model. Much like the three-row CX-90 PHEV, the two-row CX-70 PHEV drops its Premium and Premium Plus monikers and renames them as SC and SC Plus. Mazda also found a way to increase the all-electric range to 30 miles, up from 26, while still producing 323 horsepower and 369 lb-ft of torque. The 2026 version swaps the 21-inch wheels for 19s and drops its standard panoramic glass roof for a steel version. Other exterior changes include new black exterior badges, trim, grille, rear roof spoiler, and roof rails. The interior loses the Bose sound system but everything else remains the same. With these changes, the price sees the biggest improvement as the CX-70 PHEV SC comes in at $45,780. That's a huge $10,150 reduction compared to the 2025 PHEV Premium. Meanwhile, the PHEV SC Plus is $10,200 less than the 2025 PHEV Premium Plus and will now cost $48,780. Mild hybrid, mild price increases. For the slightly less electrified versions of the CX-70, the prices increase only moderately, and the 2026 Turbo Preferred gets the biggest jump. At $43,780, the 2026 base model is now $1,805 more than it was in 2025, and one of the most striking exterior differences is the change from 19-inch wheels to standard 21-inch rollers. Inside, both front seats are now ventilated 8-way power versions. Passenger was only 4-way in 2025, with the driver's side gaining power lumbar and 2-position memory. Otherwise, the Turbo Preferred standard features remain the same. If you have any need to tow, the 2026 Mazda CX-70 Turbo Premium is the minimal trim you can use. Its eSkyActiv G 3.3-liter turbocharged i6 produces 280 horsepower and 332 lb-ft of torque, more than enough to tow up to 5,000 pounds. This is unchanged from 2025, but the price increases by a modest $380 for 2026, now ringing up at $47,810. The Turbo Premium Plus adds additional luxurious and ADAS features from the Turbo Premium but otherwise remains the same as it was in 2025. The only change is the $670 price increase, with the 2026 now stickering for $51,100. The 2026 versions of the Turbo S Premium and Turbo S Premium Plus still come with the 340 horsepower and 396 lb-ft of torque tune for its eSkyActiv G mild hybrid engine, and they keep the same interior and exterior features as 2025. The Turbo S Premium costs $790 more for 2026, $54,770, and the Turbo S Premium Plus will take an extra $720 out of your wallet as it now costs $58,200. The competition. In an ever-expanding field, how does the 2026 Mazda CX-70 lineup's price stack up in the midsize SUV market? As far as being a mild hybrid, the CX-70 Turbo Preferred is more expensive than the 2026 Subaru Outback Premium, $36,445, by $7,335, and the Turbo S Premium is more expensive than the Touring XT, $49,445, by $8,755. However, pricing looks better against the Honda Passport. At $46,200, the Passport RTL is $2,420 more expensive than the CX-70 Turbo Preferred, but the TrailSport Elite Blackout trim is $3,100 cheaper than the Turbo S Premium Plus, thanks to Honda pricing it at $55,100. When comparing the CX-70 PHEV to another true midsize PHEV SUV model, the first vehicle that comes to mind is the Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe. And, boy, does it show just how expensive the Grand Cherokee is in general, as the 4xe adds nearly $20,000 to the non-PHEV version and only gets around 25 miles of all-electric driving. This also means the 5 extra miles of EV range for the Mazda CX-70 PHEV SC is already an advantage, and the $62,285 Grand Cherokee 4xe Limited is $16,505 more than the Mazda. The Summit Reserve trim's $80,945 price tag is $32,165 more than the PHEV SC Plus. There is a lot on offer within the midsize SUV field, and the Mazda CX-70s. Still, while a mild hybrid engine can offer better fuel economy, that savings at the pump won't really add up until much later in the vehicle's life, since it starts out as a more expensive SUV. This is where going full PHEV might have more promise, as it offers full electric driving for longer, and the SC Plus is often cheaper than other premium trim ICE-only models. That aside, we haven't heard mention of some of the other CX-70 improvements we'd like to see, especially the plastic exterior bits and the rather cumbersome shifter it inherited from the CX-90. It's a bit of a mixed bag, but there might be enough to love thanks to the PHEV price drop in order to improve the Mazda's third-ranked standing in the mid-size SUV market.